Hello everyone, and it's Halloween, so happy Halloween. Couple of things. I'm doing the lake walk again today, which is about 10 kilometers. And also, as you can see, I decided to switch to horizontal video. And another thing is that I've added a donation link in the description of all my videos like this, so people can donate to help end homelessness in America. So the charity is like Coalition for the Homeless, I think. And because that's something I really feel strongly about, that people in a first world country shouldn't be facing homelessness. Also, another thing that's been happening, it's leading up to this election on November 3rd, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook are censoring all hashtags, meaning if you click on a hashtag, it won't show any recent results, apparently. So that is pretty sad, and for people who want to get their message out there about whatever subject they want to talk about, it's pretty disastrous that a few companies had the decision to censor speech to that extent, because everyone's using these platforms like Facebook and Twitter, and they're a monopoly, and no one is providing any alternatives, so it's really sucks. And as I'm walking, I've been listening to classic songs like Bleed It Out by Linkin Park and other stuff. It's really good stuff, that kind of music. Also, the band Silverstein, it's a really good band. My favorite album of theirs is This Is How the Wind Shifts, I think. So yeah, I'm just documenting my walk here, which is what I'll be doing for the near future. It's always interesting things you see on walks, like those trees over there, wild dogs everywhere, people getting exercise like I am, and sun shining. It's actually not bad weather today. It was kind of bad weather a few days ago when it was raining. But yeah, I love hearing those birds chirping. And regardless of where you stand politically, in 3 days we got the election coming up. And I'm really looking forward to finding out who wins and watching that as it happens. Well, actually, I can't do that because I'll be working as an election officer, but hopefully we'll get to check my phone every so often during the election night. Probably either we won't find out that night, or when I get home from working as an election officer, I'll find out who won, and I'll be scared for the future. It really does feel like fall because all the leaves are falling as I'm walking. And everyone should donate to that link I posted in the description about the Coalition to End Homelessness. I can't really partner with YouTube or provide a link that will track donations now because of how small my channel is. But hopefully, I think you need 40,000 subscribers to do that. It's not really an out of reach goal, I don't know, but there's something about the way the algorithm of YouTube's been treating me that haven't been able to gain much subscribers. But I guess I'm just gonna keep working at it regardless if anyone else subscribes. I don't really, that's not a determining factor. I care about it, but it's not a determining factor of whether I keep doing this or not. My fear with these videos is that I eventually run out of something to talk about. But I know that there's always something really to talk about. It's just like an irrational fear that I have. Got to keep the audience interested though, and keep their attention by pointing out all these insightful things, and that's what's going to happen. Probably be getting much more exercise if I was actually running, but then if you run, you get so tired early on that you just don't want to go anymore. So you give some, you lose some, I guess, by walking. So you're able to walk a lot farther until you've really trained up to run really fast and long. There are some people who can run marathons, which is hard for me to believe, but that must take a lot of training. That buzzing noise feels like someone's cutting some tree down or something. But yeah, I'm just going to continue walking, listen to some podcasts, including the Farlands or Bust podcast, because that's super interesting to me. It's just interesting how you can take such a long journey within a video game. So I'll be back soon and tell you what I think. And I'm not even sure what my favorite video game is anymore. I think, well, the game I play the most is probably all the Call of Duty games, just because of how like addicting their progression system is. But I think it's gotta be either Minecraft or still Daggerfall. Just exploring this vast, open, beautiful world. That I had this idea that maybe I could make this video series as like a podcast that I can put on like Spotify and Apple Podcasts and other podcast sources like that. So let me know what you think if that's a good idea. I keep doing this. I feel like eventually I'm going to start feeling like a talk radio host. They have to talk for hours and then come up with new stuff to talk about even when they're not taking calls. And it's easy to talk on the phone, but when you're just talking to a camera with no script, it's a lot it's a lot harder because you got to think of things on the fly. And there's this song I've been listening to called Mood by 24K Golden, and it's a jam. Actually, it's a really good song. I'm not even sure what genre it is. I think it's like rap, but there's some singing in it, so I don't know. It's a great song. It's a really poppy and energetic, and yeah, I think it's about like a dysfunctional relationship, but still it's good. So here's a progress update for everyone. We've been doing this for 4 days. This is the 4th day we've been doing this activity here, this walking. And so far we've walked about 32 kilometers, I think. And we're going to get more in today. At least 10 kilometers, hopefully more. What I've learned during this whole walk experience is that when you set goals for walking, it makes your fitness goals, it makes your fitness goals, the long-term fitness goals, easier to achieve. Because when you see yourself improving, it's kind of like a video game where you just keep getting better. It makes it sort of like a game, kind of. We are officially 3.5 kilometers in. I want to tell everyone a quick story. One time, there was this music artist who I listened to. Her name was Amy Cushway. And I didn't realize she had become famous at the time because she changed her name when she became a super pop star, apparently. And I used to watch this video of her covering The Gift by Angels and Airwaves. She took down her YouTube channel, probably because her label made her take all her old music down. And the album I used to listen to from her, called It's a Happy City, that got taken down from all media platforms as well, including YouTube. So what happens is, it's now apparently a rare album to find. So I have all these people coming to my channel asking me to send them that album, because I did an album review on the channel a while ago before I knew she got famous. So that's been a constant theme on my channel. People coming to my Instagram and saying, please send me a copy of this album. But apparently it's still copyrighted material, quote unquote, so I can't really send that to people. So I obey the laws. So yeah, she changed her name to Amy Shark, and she has this album called Love Monster, and listen to the song Middle of the Night. It's a good one. We're almost halfway through our journey, so this is where I'm going to sign off for the day and say I'll be back later, probably tomorrow. So everyone have a good day, and happy Halloween.